Hey guys, Chris with Right Rocks here. I decided to come out to one of the Missouri road cuts that has druzy and calcite and all sorts of other minerals. But today we're mainly here for some druzy, so let's see what we find today. The best time to come out here is when it's bright and sunny. You can see sparkles going all over the ground out this way. Just druzy all over the place on the ground out here. Alright, this is the area we're going to work in. Yeah, me and my buddy Joe have worked this area before. He's come out here recently also for more. But we've had a lot of rain, so rain gives you a lot of surface stuff. And just little bits of druzy all over up here. See what kind of pieces we can end up with today. Alright, we did a quick little just surface collect here. Yeah, we already got a big old handful. Little smalls, but there will be bigger ones here to come. Reason me and Joe were working all this area here last time, and he's kind of worked up a little ahead. Last time he was here by himself, so I started digging kind of back here where we were to kind of follow up to where he was working. Right there, starting to hit it over here. It looks good. It'll be a decent piece. That's another little one. Oop. That I found also around here in this little dirt, but we're gonna start working through here. Right here we got some, and then it leads up to there. See, we got a lizard crawling around my stuff over there. But I'll keep digging, see what we got. All right, I've gotten a few pieces out of this, but this is all gonna be hard rock. There's not a whole lot of druzy on it, not enough to bang on it and work to get it off. Kind of worked up in there a little bit. Might try to get that a little bit shining at you. There's not a whole lot, just that one side. Kind of picked around in there a little bit, but we do got a little pile of them started here. We'll keep working, see what we get. All right, I'm a little out of breath from carrying this thing, but when me and Joe were here before, we dug this thing out. But it was too heavy for me to carry up the hill that day. So I happened to find where it was, where we stashed it. Some over here. A little bit back here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. It was a heavy one to get up here. But it's right here at the truck, so I'll be able to get it home today. All right, so the stuff on that side is still going a little solid. There's a little bit over there. If I hammer it, I can get it off. But Joe's been working there. We're gonna snag it here to the left, and we're gonna start running in. All right, let's go. Barely started getting dug on this hole going in to meet up with over there, and yeah, druzy's already showing up. Yeah, that one don't have any. There's one. There's one with a little bit of it. I might even take that one actually. Okay, we'll start going this way and get it out of there. All right, right there is where my big rock was setting. And I was wondering, because Joe knew it was there. We set it aside. But we got all this rubble here, and I just talked to Joe on the phone, let him know that I was out here. And apparently someone else has been out here too, but they did leave one behind. So we'll take that one. But at least we got that big rock out of here. That way it didn't get damaged on whoever else is out here and they're tossing stuff up that way. We're starting to get in this hole. This one might have something on it, I think. Oh yeah, there it is. We're starting to get into them. Little piece right there just popped out. That one down there. That one's got it on it. Sorry about the road noise here and there. I am by road. But yeah, we'll keep digging that way's direction. All right, we gotta get another little pile started. I need to get that zoom back a little bit. But yeah, we're just kind of digging trenching here. I said Joe was over there. But as we're getting in, I mean, they just keep popping up at me. Set them in the pile there. We'll see if I can do this one-handed. Maybe one right there, maybe. Nope. Well, there's a little bit on that one, but really don't want it. Actually, I think that one right there might be one. Yeah, it's got some running in it. Got some right there. Nice little plate of it. It might not be the best piece once we get it cleaned up, but we'll try it. It's going to be another little plate of it. Take that one. Yeah, we'll keep on going, see if we can get into those bigger ones. Just a few little picks. More droozies already coming out. Another one hiding down in there. Even that one's got one. It'll be a lot better when we get them home and get them cleaned up. Alright, got us a nice little pile going there. And these were just as I was cleaning some of this out, which I need to do it again, get it out of my way, but I started kind of loosening my way that way. My first little pick, this little thing rolled out at me. Can't get it in the sun there, but that will be a very nice one, I do believe. Definitely take that one. Alright, I think we're starting to hit it. We gotta be easy with our pick so we don't damage too much. But I do believe that we're in this spot. We're just gonna start giving them left and right. Here's one. I got quite the pile going on here. Yeah, there's another one. I think that's gonna be kind of solid in there. We have to dig around it. Luckily with the rain, this clay's let me work with it. A lot of times it likes to be a pain when it's wet. Here we go. Nice little piece. Oh, yeah, right there. That'd be a real nice one. All the way around that thing, except for on the bottom right here. Nice little knob. A few more starting to come out. Might be a little bit big one. I hope it's got some on it though. Ooh, just a little bit on that one. Not gonna take that one. Looks like this one probably does though. That one might have just a little bit maybe on there, but we're gonna leave that one too, I do believe. Yeah, I see some up there, but we'll leave it. And there's a little piece. Yeah, that little piece right there I see. Hard to get these one-handed. Take that one. There's a nice little small one. I'm ready to get into these big ones. Bit by bit, they're showing promising signs, so we'll keep going. I'm starting to get more of a little bit of a redder clay here. Right there. Oh, there's a decent one. Yeah, looks like they'll be all over there too. Definitely take that one. I think I already see another one right here. There we go. Starting to seem like it's kind of solid there, but we'll keep working this red clay right here. You can see how right up here it's a little bit different, like more of a brownish. And it gets in here and it's more red. And that's where that drizzy likes to hide and grow. It went kind of dry on me there for a minute where I was just pulling out just plain old rocks. And now we're starting to see some drizzy popping up back in as we get in further, like Joe did whenever he was out here. That one's got a decent amount on it. Got a few more that's already peeking in here. Right there. This one right here. And we'll see if this one's loose. Oh yeah. Got a bunch all through there. On the side. And we'll take her, but I see more drizzy popping up right down here on this rock. Oh, it's gonna come up for us too. But like I said, some of these have just been chirped. We're trying to get in there to where it's more drizzy. You can see there's a, if I can get the sun to work with me, we've got a little bit there. We're gonna leave this one here. We'll keep getting in there, but they're getting bigger for us though, at least. Getting in there a bit further. Starting to spit some nice ones out. And hopefully a little bit bigger. And here I got a few rocks in there that are, they're loose, and this one here has drizzy on it, but it's starting to come a little bit. It's coming. A little bit on that one. I think we'll leave that one though. I think it's got too much. Like this one here. There's still a little bit. Actually, I think back behind that is all, it might be all drizzy back behind there. I'm gonna leave it for now too. And if they start popping, I was working my claw up in that area here because it's kind of breaking down real easily. Right there, these two popped out. Also right here. Ooh, I can get the camera there. Might get another decent one. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be all around there. And there. Yeah. Dude, there's not another area loose. Let's see if that's loose. Get behind it here. Now that one there's gonna make me. Yeah, I can see a little bit more drizzy here, so I gotta be careful. I'll work around this stuff, get it loosened up, and we'll see what we got. All right, those ones we were just working on are still here. There's a little tiny piece right there. But I kind of started working around a little bit and clearing out my hole here. And this one, there's a small one, of course. but we got a fairly larger one. Got some grooves up there, a little bit down there. Got a little bit over here. Might not be worth much. You might let it stay out here for a bit and rain on it. We're getting into those bigger ones though. I think that's what these over here are going to be also. Sam, we're into right there on the edge of where Joe was. Let's get after it. This right here seems to be maybe a decent sized plate if I can get the slack out of here. Okay, there's the back of it. It's a bit drizzy, huh? I can't tell how much. I know it's got it all right there. It's another one we might leave here for a bit. Let it have weather on it. Let that clean it up, and now we got a hole started in here at least. Yeah, there's one right there. Take that one. Let's try to get this rock here, try to get it moving if we can. And then we might pick a little bit more over this way too. All right, now I'm crisscross with Joe. Got that big one out of the way. And as soon as I did, started seeing some sparkles. Right here's gonna be a real nice one. This little Jimmy little one. Nothing on that one. We'll keep going, see what else we get. All right, there's that rock is right next to where that big one was right here. We got her coming out. I'm thinking, ooh, look right there. That's why I started recording. I thought this big rock might be something good. I do see some on it, but ooh, here comes out a few more of them out of the top of it. Small ones. Another little small one. Bugs on me. I don't think that's gonna have anything on it. Got a little bit on it, but not enough to take. We'll just toss it aside and take these little ones. There's some more little ones coming out right there. Oh yeah, I see maybe another good one right here. Yep. Yeah, look at that. Just a handful of them right there. I'm just pulling out loose. Once we get these big rocks out of the way. And just look at that. Just one after another, just pulling them out. Yeah, we'll leave that one. All right, we'll keep going. We'll get these little small ones out of here, see if we can get us a big one out of there. All right, now I'm sitting down in the hole. Since it's big enough, but I'm finding little plates, thin plates. You got a little paw going on here. And now it's kind of a shelf that's kind of slowly breaking down. So there's another one. But I got a bigger one here. I don't see much of it until we get it home, but that's a decent one. That's the size of my hand right there. There's a little bit on that. I won't take that. Nothing on that one. All right, just let us out a big one here. That whole thing is drizzy. Leave some of that clay on there so it protects it a little bit. Won't take that one. I've got a few up in here. This one right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera. Yeah, right there. Got some drizzy showing, and maybe a little bit on this one here. Looks like this one right here is gonna have, yep, that one there's got some too. But we gotta get this stuff here so it don't just fall in on us. So move that and we'll get in there and see what we got. I'm hacking as I go, and I know to watch for the rocks that are coming up, and right there. Nice bigger one for us. Now I also had to go get a second 5-gallon bucket because I got a full one already. Just keep going. Right, we got some of the big rocks out of the way. Nothing was on those really, just a little tiny bit. But right there we'll have a decent little plate once it's cleaned up. All right, I got a bigger one here. Try to get it while I'm getting it out. She's coming. Little piece just broke off of it. It's trying to be easy because I see it's all around it. There she comes. Oh yeah. Let me get you here. Let's see, it's got it all right here for one. Got it a little bit up here. I don't know if that's gonna be one we take home or not. Well, it might be. Just got more on the bottom here. One through there. Yeah, we'll probably take her with us. Yeah, we're getting in the big ones finally, but starting to run out of time for the day, but at least we're getting into here to where they're at. On that one. We'll stay out here a little bit longer and then we'll get ready to get out of here. See what all we got when we get home. All right, we got me a big old pile there. Gonna go inward in this hole now. That. And right there just popped out. It's really hard to see these on camera out here. Well, once we get them home, you'll see them once they're cleaned up, but that's another decent, nice one. Oh yeah, see right there's another one. Just chunks of them coming off in here. I'll take that one even. There's a bunch of them down here just falling out. Some of them just leaving behind and passing them on by. It's another nice one. Oh, falling down. A little bit on that one. Yep, there's another one. Just falling out. I think that right there is going to be something in there right on that root. I don't know if we can get that with one hand or not. We might. That's coming out. Yeah, I can see him on there. We'll take it too. All right, I am all loaded up, except for my tools sitting here next to me. We're gonna call it done for the day. It's in the 80s today, so it's a little hot because it's right here in the sun right now. But we got a bunch dug today. Again, sorry about the traffic, but let's get home, let's get loaded, and then we'll get these cleaned up and take a look at what we got. All right, here they are all cleaned up. I spray these off with a garden hose to get majority of the clay off. And I'll give them an iron out soak for about 24 hours, and then I'll rinse them again. Here's our big ones. I didn't soak these in iron out being so big. As you see, it's got druzy all over the place. We got a little bit back behind here. And there's our real big one. Might scrub on it a little bit. Tons of druze on it. But I'll go through a few of these that are real nice individually. Other than that, we'll see you on the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.